Hi, everyone. My name is Tammy Berman. I'm a licensed mental health counselor here in Plantation, Florida, and I specialize in helping people through the divorce process. I am a accredited collaborative divorce facilitator, parenting coordinator, family mediator. Sheva, go ahead.
I'm Sheva Ganz. I'm in Boca Raton, Florida. I'm a certified divorce specialist and a registered mental health counselor intern, also working with divorced people looking for help in single parenting and getting through the divorce process.
Right. We just wanted to share a brief message today about one of the aspects of going through divorce that we both seem to come across. It's a common element of dealing with divorce, which has to do with the loss and rebuilding of your identity. One of the biggest challenges that comes with life-changing events like divorce is the loss of one or several identities, right? You're moving from being a married person to a single person. You might be changing jobs. You're perhaps seen differently, or there's a loss of some kind of status in your community and redefining what that is in your community. You might be changing, going from being unemployed to employed, employed to unemployed. So there's many aspects of your identity that change. So Sheva, what would be some tips that you would want to share or help people in, you know, getting through some strategies of getting through and dealing with the identity loss?
Yeah, I think this is one of the hardest parts that people struggle with is this shift in identity in so many planes of their lives. And I think one of the helpful ways to not only get through this, but to overcome this is to start looking for ways to really reinvent yourself. With the loss of one thing, usually provides an opportunity for something new to grow or come into existence. And I think it's a great time to start looking at ways to develop hobbies or skills that are unique to you, that make you feel good about yourself, that give you confidence, maybe something that you started to do in your past that you never really had time for, or something entirely new. Now, nowadays, everything is so accessible to us. There's so many things happening online, looking for an activity, art, movement, dance, yoga, reading, book clubs. There's so many things out there. So finding what speaks to you and what makes you feel good about yourself allows you this opportunity to create a new identity and shift away from this feeling of loss about what you've lost and your loss of your old identity.
Yeah, I would say the exact same things. I think that the opportunity that you find in trying out new activities and meeting new people, they're meeting you where you're at right in this very moment. They don't know your past, they don't know your luggage, they don't know your history. And so you have an opportunity to kind of experience and be who you are working towards being. And the feedback you get from people is of who you are in this moment. So it's really it's great to see this as opposed to something that you're that's forced upon you, as more of an opportunity to create something new and try out new things. I think it's a great thing. The other thing I would say is reading books sometimes, like just hearing other people's stories that have shared similar struggles. Sometimes you just don't know, you don't have the motivation, you just don't know where to look. And that might be a first step, is just beginning to learn from other people that have shared some similar struggles. The other thing I would say is support groups, right?
Yeah.
So there's a benefit in reaching out to people going through similar experiences to what you're dealing with. And sometimes we realize things, you don't know what you don't know until you know it. And you start to learn from other people going through the same stuff, them experiencing perhaps similar struggles to you, but also different struggles. They might be ahead of you or behind you. And so there's a dynamic opportunity to share and learn from each other. So we wanted to share with you a divorce support group that we have going on virtually. It's really accessible to anybody across the state of Florida. And it happens on Thursdays at 12 o'clock. And if you're interested, feel free to reach out to us and call the number on the screen, 954-477-7455. Hopefully we've been helpful. Thank you.